What's poppin' everyone, it's your boy Alan back again with a brand new I Dream of Indie review. Today I get to tackle what has become my favorite review of 2020, Molasses Flood's magnum opus, Drake Hollow. Billed as an exploration game with resource and civilization management, Drake Hollow is an aesthetically pleasing gem with visuals that are pleasing to the eyes and a sound design that enhances the atmosphere and ambiance without overstaying its welcome. In Drake Hollow, you are tasked with assisting the denizens of the world of Drake Hollow, known as the Drake, against a blight known as the Feral and the encroaching Aether. You accomplish this through building a base across various biomes based on the 4 seasons, each contained within a procedurally generated world. Within each world you are tasked to find lost Drake while gathering resources and weapons to build and defend your base of operations. At your base you are tasked with providing food, water, shelter, and entertainment for your adorable little plant buddies. And yeah, they are absolutely adorable. Keeping the Drake alive and happy is no easy task though, as they can literally die from boredom if their needs are not met. The good news here is that there are plenty of resources to be found if you are willing to take the time to explore and cleanse all the neighboring islands. As you are gathering resources and discovering lost Drakes, you slowly level up your base. This allows you to unlock more items that you can use to build and better manage the welfare of your fledgling colony. Periodically your base is raided by the Blight, requiring you to quickly and maliciously dole out some southern justice in order to preserve not just your rescued Drakes, but the structures you have built as well. The little SOBs will destroy your entire base if you're not reactive quick enough. Combat is reminiscent of Kingdom Hearts as you flail away with whatever melee weapon you have equipped. You can also take advantage of your range capabilities to dole out some punishment from a distance. The enemies in this game hit hard, and all your weapons have durability limits, so it's up to you as the player to seek out upgrades and choose what plan of attack you wish to pursue against the various forms of the Feral. My only advice here is to save your ranged ammo for the larger Feral, known as the Stalkers, as staying within melee range is a recipe for a bad time. Your powered abilities are tied directly to your base, and more importantly to various Drake that you rescue and level. You level the Drakes up by feeding them various crystals that you find in chests or from defeated enemies. As the Drake grow, they provide stronger and stronger buffs for your character. However, at the same time, they consume and demand more resources. Everything here is a pristine balancing act that in all honesty adds a lot of fun to the challenge. Do you go in for a quick growth and expansion, or do you take your time maxing out resources before continuing the story? It's entirely up to how you choose to approach this game, as while there is a story to be completed, the sandbox nature of this title lends greatly to the philosophy of play it your way. You're still going to have to tackle quests in order to unlock more options for your base, however you can approach the task at your own leisure. Speaking of tasks, as you level up your base and complete quests, you unlock boss fights, which ultimately lead you to fleeing to another biome, more or less repeat the process. The beautiful thing here is that after defeating the boss of the area you're in, the Drake take everything you built and stored with you, so while the scenery changes, you lose absolutely zero progress. I love this, as nothing is more defeating than beating a level, an area, going to the next one, and then starting from zero as if you didn't gain anything at all. This game alleviates that by just having it be a continual progression with new scenery. Unfortunately, I did not get a chance to show off the multiplayer functionality of this game, as that alone will be a huge selling point and add tons of replayability. With what was supposed to be a mid-September launch on Steam, followed by Windows 10 and Xbox Live, the game was delayed till later in 2020 for both the PC and Steam. For all intents and purposes, this adventure feels complete and incredibly well fleshed out, and I look forward to checking out the multiplayer features once this game is officially released. Honestly, the only complaint I have with this game is that it could really use a mini-map on the player UI. Having to constantly go into the menu to look where I was headed was a bit cumbersome, but other than that, I have no issues with this title, and I absolutely recommend checking Drake Hollow out once it does release here later in 2020. The genre mashup is executed incredibly well, and the controls are smooth and responsive for how the game engine operates. And if you want a fresh take on the Minecraft and tower defense formula, then Drake Hollow will not disappoint. That being said, I think it's time to end this review, and as always, this is Alan with I Dream of Indie saying sayonara till my next review. It's your boy Alan here, and thanks for watching another one of my reviews. You can help support I Dream of Indie's mission of giving a voice to the voiceless in gaming by subscribing to the channel, hitting that bell icon, and checking out any one of our other reviews.